Page 11, four-wheel drive. 4/4 time. It's got two flats, B flat or G minor. Well, look at the end. Kind of sounds G minor to me. Take it one hand at a time, starting with the right hand. It comes in the second line. Leave out the little note. Just play the big notes here. It's 1 and 2 and that's tied forever. And then the next measure, it's 1 and 2 and second finger. Don't forget the B flat. 3 and 4 and that's tied forever. Then you get a rest, and then third line, 1 and 2, and that's tied for a long time, and then again, that's tied. Fourth line, isn't this fun? 1 and 2 and 3. Second measure, 1 and 2 and second finger. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And you just keep tying it. And then finally at the end you come up here. Right hand, left hand. That was the right hand. This is the left hand. Keep up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And they're saying fourth finger now. Another fingering you can try, because there's usually more than one fingering that'll work, and people are different, and their hands are different, and different fingerings work. That fingering is okay, but I have a different one, and it works for me better, and I'll show it to you. It's here. And then the second finger. I keep second finger on that G and second measure just here, and then thumb on the C. Now I come down to fourth finger, because here I've changed positions when I do the C with the thumb. That moves me down, and then I can do the fourth finger. Then up, fifth finger again. Still fifth finger until after I play the C. That's the fingering I use that I like, and try it out and see what you think. So again, the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and it's pretty repetitious, huh? In fact, it's so repetitious it keeps going all the way through. That same thing, just over and over and over. It's kind of an ostinato bass pattern. Put the hands together, starting with the second line. You're here. So 1 and fourth line down. Here's the goody part. Slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and just continuing with this pattern in the left hand. That doesn't change. It's just over and over and over all the way through. It's the right hand that changed. You have to meld those two together. So that may take a little practice to get into. People, I've had students tell me, I can't play it slow, I gotta go faster, I can't do it. Now the reason is they want to feel that rhythm, that beat and that going, and I have to always respond with the same answer and they hate it, but it's the way it is. And that is, if you can't play it really, really slow, then you can't play it. So don't kid yourself. If you have to play it fast to play it, you're missing out. Force yourself to do the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Make yourself play that really, really super slow. You can feel it later on. Let's just make sure we can do this first. As far as the articulation goes, well, you see this, the tenuto line above the top note? Here, here, here. Some people will put a little more stress on those. I think those will stand out by themselves. The idea is hang on to that note, don't cut it short. So it's here. You can even hold it down slightly as you play the next note and then release. Whatever, it's just, but it'll stand out. And then the right hand, you got the slurs. Lift up between each slur here. And that's pretty much the articulation. Now let's go back and add that little grace note. Different ways of playing grace notes. I don't know how the composer wanted it or not. You can play it on the beat very quickly. You can play it right before the beat. I like it on the beat. It's what I'm used to hearing. Because the left hand isn't playing a note, you're hanging on to a note. You can't really tell if you're playing it on the beat or not. So just play it real quick. Just practice that and then just play it. It's the only thing in the whole piece that does that. I'm not even sure why it's there. I guess it's because it's your entrance. It's the first time the right hand plays, so they're making a statement. Coming in a little fancy. Okay. As far as the dynamics go, it's loud. It says hard rock, it's loud. Now you have a diminuendo in the last line. And keep in mind when we say loud, it doesn't mean the whole thing is the same level. You're going to get louder and softer as you play this. So don't play it all the same level. Get to know well enough that you can feel the dynamics. They give you a crescendo at the end of the third line. That implies that you've come down a little bit or you're going to go up to very loud. I don't think you're going up to very loud. Maybe you are. So at the end of the third line, here, before you start that, maybe that is very loud. Maybe that's what they wanted. There, and you'll stay very loud then to the last line. You're here. Now come down. Don't come down very much. The last measure, you're down to a medium loud, moderately loud. So say in the second measure, the last line, stay very loud if you're very loud. Now come down to loud. Now moderately loud. And then crescendo back up to very loud. Like so. It's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it would be, rather than going up to very loud in the third line, come down in the third line before you crescendo and you just go back up to loud. You have to feel it. My gut instinct is he wants it to go up to very loud here. It says hard rock or heavy rock, and that is loud. Don't knock the piano out of tune loud. Don't get vulgar, blah, but loud. Keep a nice loose wrist on this. Don't be playing with a stiff wrist. Speed-wise or tempo-wise, heavy rock, I'm not really sure how fast heavy rock goes, but they give you a metronome marking. Like so. You have to work it up to that speed. You play it your speed, play it accurately, and you can gradually speed it up on your own. I'd like to play it with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do the dynamics. I'm not going to get really loud. I'm just doing notes and rhythms and articulation. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2 and